What's up, everybody? Guess who it is? That's right. It's your favorite YouTuber named Superphil who does unboxings and sometimes video game footage. The more exact I am, the more right I am. So, today I've got an unboxing for you. This is, of course, Marvel Collector Corps and the Doctor Strange box. If you're not familiar with Doctor Strange, that's okay. I'm sure not a lot of people are, including myself. The movie is coming out November 4th, which is most likely why this month happens to be the Doctor Strange box. And the biggest thing I know about him is he deals with magic and other realities and whatnot, from my understanding, which is a good thing for the MCU. A lot of people complained that they were going to do Thanos and only have, Thor, Hulk, Captain America, Iron Man, and that simply isn't enough to combat Thanos. So, obviously that was years ago, we were thinking that. Now we're building the MCU, we've got tons of characters now, and they're going to continue to add more. And Doctor Strange, played by Benedict Cumberbatch, I think is another great addition. Again, I don't know who he is, but I didn't know who any of the Guardians of the Galaxy were before the movie came out, and it was amazing. Marvel is taking their B and C list superheroes and making them shine. So I can't wait to see what they're going to do with the Doctor Strange movie. So obviously, if you've seen any of the other unboxings, we have the patch and the pen, and if you've seen my videos, you also know that I'll go back and show you those in greater detail. Our next box is going to be X-Men themed. That's really exciting. That's good to know. We have a t-shirt right on top. It looks to be a Funko stylized Doctor Strange, which I know I talk about this every time. I think is a cheap way to go about giving you exclusive t-shirts, but they still look good. I still like the Funko artwork. We have a comic. This is going to be variant edition number 1 for Doctor Strange and the Sorcerer's Supreme. So that'll be a good thing to read before the movie comes out to kind of familiarize myself with the character. We have a pop figure, which is Doctor Strange, all gold and sparkly. That's pretty neat looking. That's Doctor Strange Levitation, and I assume Astral as well. It looks pretty neat. It's, like I said, it's all gold and sparkly. I'm sure you can't really tell, but hopefully that'll translate with the picture also. We got one more in here. I can't tell what it is right away. Oh, we have a mug, which we've gotten a couple of these before. We had one with Star-Lord. We've gotten one with Carnage. I think that was in a loot crate, actually. But I know we got a Star-Lord one in the Guardians of the Galaxy box, I'm pretty sure. So those are pretty neat. These are more, to me, is more of a collector item. I'm not actually going to use that for coffee or hot chocolate or anything, but they're still pretty neat. That's all we got in the box. I promise. That's it. So, that is our Doctor Strange box. Real fast unboxing there for you. Try to cut straight to the meat and potatoes for you. Pretty good box. I like the pop figure. I think he's pretty cool. He's got looks like his cape goes all the way to the bottom, so that he actually does look like he's floating. There might be a clear piece under him to help that. I'm not sure. But it looks like just his cape kind of holds him up to make him look like he's floating. I think that's pretty neat. We've seen a few other ones kind of like this. There was the Deadpool one where he's in the air slashing, and then there's also the Spider-Man one where he's kind of doing his signature web slinging forward. So that's neat seeing a little bit different with him. He's got his legs crossed while he's levitating, so I think that's really cool. And of course, it's exclusive to the Collector Corps, so you're not going to find this ideally anywhere else except for Amazon or eBay. You're not going to walk up to this at Walmart or Target. And then of course, like I said, the next box, which is 2 months from now, is going to be X-Men themed, which is kind of exciting because obviously when you think Marvel, X-Men is a big player in that, and we haven't seen an X-Men themed box. Most of the boxes we've been getting have been themed around the movies. There was the Ant-Man box. Spider-Man wasn't themed around the movie, but I don't know. We just haven't. I don't think we've seen any X-Men. More of them have been, MCU related. So that's nice that we're gonna get an X-Men box. So there's literally no telling what pop you might get in there. There might not be a pop, or it might be a 2-pack, or it could be. There's no telling. The possibilities are endless. Actually, it could be, I guess, maybe a Wolverine themed box. Not specifically Wolverine, but I just remembered they announced Logan. So that would be a movie they could try to tie into it, but I still think that's too far off from a release date. But anyways, I'm rambling now. This is getting boring for you, I'm sure. So there we have it. We got the Doctor Strange box. I hate to say it, but like and subscribe. There's a lot of stuff I want to do for this channel. I want to have a lot of fun with it. I don't want to limit myself to any one thing, so I'm going to try to do more video game footage, more PC gaming, hopefully eventually some how-to videos for some of that kind of stuff. So if you're interested in any of that, obviously the Collector Corps boxes I've been getting to unbox in a few days, I'm sure. If not a week or two, I should have the DC Legion of Collectors box, so be looking for that. Eventually, I'm like 5 boxes behind, but I'm going to have one massive, huge loot crate extravaganza. I'm going to open all of them real quick for you just because they're collecting dust now in the box, which is unusual because usually I unbox them and then they collect dust. So be looking for that loot crate extravaganza. I'm really looking forward to that just because the Marvel Collector Corps, the DC Legion of Collectors, they're fun. They're really neat. But there's not a lot of variety. Pretty much every box has a t-shirt, every box has a Funko Pop, which is great. That's the main reason I subscribe to them. But after every single box being t-shirt, pop, comic, it's kind of getting stale. So I want to get into those loot crates to kind of reinvigorate the excitement of not knowing what I'm going to get, because the loot crate, you can literally get anything, which is good and a bad thing because you can get some random junk too. But that's loot crate. This is Collector Corps, and this is Superphil from Superphil's Fortress of Solitude. Thanks for watching.